Hey, welcome to Triple Colossal Studios. I'm Dylan Wissing. We are about to embark on a pretty big room overhaul and sonic overhaul. And here's why. So I've been in the space about 5 years. I came in after Hurricane Irene. My old studio was completely destroyed in that hurricane. I needed a room where I could record drums for my clients through Indie Studio Drummer. And a lot of the times I was engineering myself. So I needed to set up the room in such a way that, you know, I've got all my drums, all the cymbals, all the stuff is here, the amp rack is there. I can do everything from this position behind the drum kit. I have 2 screens and keyboards that tie into the same computer. Everything's good. The more I've been here though, I'm starting to discover that I need to set up a better mixing position because this is actually a really uncomfortable place to try to mix or edit. So we're going to get rid of this office desk, move the main mixing desk over to here, to this corner, and there's a lot of stuff that's going to go shift from this corner back over there, which means that we need to sonically treat this corner as well. The other thing to mention is we want to get a really clean shot of just the drums and curtains behind the drums. So I'm doing a lot of video stuff for my own work and through Music School Online. And if I had drummers like Mark Juliana and Nathaniel Townsley in, I just want to make sure that for everybody, it's just kind of a neutral stage, you know, stage curtains, a drum riser, and that's it for that shot. The other thing I want to mention is I want to really expand the sonics of this room. It's been a really good sounding room. It's worked really well for a whole bunch of different styles. Basically what I want to do is have the ability to, when I want a more open area sound, I want to get some more diffusion in here and just really be able to open up the room sonically in that way. And I also want to have the ability to get a really tight kind of 70s dead drum sound because that is a lot of the work I do, especially with the breakbeat stuff. The other thing we want to do on every step of this way is document what sonically we have. So we're using a AKG C414. We're setting in an Omni. We're going to put it in the corner of the room. It's going to stay in the same place the entire way. Here's where we're starting with today before we've done anything else to the room. We're going to turn on the overhead lights, tear the room apart, and start building. Here's something that's been driving me nuts ever since we started doing a lot more video work. Didn't really matter when it was just audio, but the curtains they stop about 9 inches above the ground. And feels to me sort of like walking down the street with your pants up around here. It just looks stupid. It's driving me nuts. So we're gonna drop the curtains 9 inches. We've gotten the desk cleared out. We've gotten the amp rack cleared out. We took down the curtains, took down the curtain rods. Then the other thing we'll be doing is treating this corner with a whole bunch of stuff and stuff from GIK Acoustics and turning that into a proper mix station. We made a lot of progress. There are piles of stuff everywhere. Especially out in the hall, it's a disaster, but we've done the bass trapping and sound cloud phase of this project. We've moved the desk from behind the drums to the new position, and we've installed some bass traps and a sound cloud. The behind the desk, it's a pair of GIK Acoustics monster traps. The side panels are 2-inch thick I'm not sure who made these. I've had these for years. And then above us, again, is a GIK Acoustics SoundCloud. I forget the exact title, but we'll look it up. And we can hear a big difference already in this room. As in, over here, it's much more live. There's a little bit more of a room sound already. We're going to add some extra diffusion on the next step. Back here, it's way tighter. I'm curious to get some get the subwoofer fired up and see how it sounds back here. But I think this will be a way better setup for mixing and editing. The other thing I'll mention is just we have some 3 more of those heavy-duty panels in the back, working as the bass traps for the drums back there. And then above us, we had to we're going to drop the curtains by 8 inches, so it looks pretty on video. And to do that, we have these. We built these little frames with it's Roxol Safe and Sound insulation inside. So let's hear where we are right now in this phase.